What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video we're going to be talking about all things iPadOS 17. I've been playing around with it. It's been out for a few months, and I just wanted to come to y'all and give y'all an update of how my iPad looks like and some tips and tricks that I learned along the way. I really have been enjoying organizing and creating the iPad space that I love and want to come back to. Y'all know that is my mission here. Let's create a space that we want to enjoy and want to be in. And that is exactly what I have been doing with the iPad. So if you're new here, my name is Myra. I do all things productivity here, and that is from Notion, Cozy Tech, Kindle, and so much more. So if you are absolutely obsessed with productivity just like me, this is the place to be. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave this video a like, and while you're at it, let me know down in the comments, how have you been enjoying the new iOS 17, iPadOS 17? Have you been playing around with it? Have you even upgraded yet? Let me know. Let's get talking down below. Let's go ahead and hop right into this video and show you guys how my iPad is looking recently. So as you can see, my iPad right now is covered with this green, sagey kind of skin. Y'all know originally my iPad is pink. I think in the future when I do decide to upgrade or do decide to get a new iPad, I'm probably just going to go with the basic gray, space gray, or something just as neutral as possible, because I do like to switch things up and add a little bit of personality. Right now I'm in my greens and browns era. So I tried this skin, and as you can see, there is still a pop of pink that you can see everywhere. It's not bad, but I think it'll just look a lot better if it was completely gray with the green sage background. But this one I actually got from Luxe Skin Official. This is an Australian company. They do have a crap ton of different options. The only downfall for me is that it just takes too long. It took about 3 weeks to get here, which is understandable. I'm in the States, so it is going to take a bit longer to get to me, but if you are okay with waiting, I think they're a great company to purchase from. In my midst of waiting, I did actually find a really cool company called Sticky Tech that I love. I actually ended up getting it within 3 days of me ordering, and I have those items that I purchased from Sticky Tech on my Kindle and on my Switch. So there are other options out there. Same great quality. I don't think one is better or the other. It's really, for me personally, it's a matter of how quickly you want to get your items. So definitely check those out if you want to add a little bit more personality to your iPad. So if you weren't aware, the new iPadOS 17 now allows us to add widgets directly on our lock screen in landscape mode. So as you can see right now, I do have my iPad with this kind of faux notebook faux kind of planner vibe going on with my lock screen. On the side here where the white part is, I have different widgets, and I did do a little bit of customization to my time, and up top, instead of the date, I have the weather as well. So the simplest way, if you want to adjust it on your lock screen, is just to hard press on the screen, and then it will pop up to allow you to customize it. You can also, which is the way that I prefer, is to go into your settings, scroll down until you see wallpaper, and then on that screen you're able to adjust both at the same time. I do believe you can adjust it both if you do the hard press on the screen, but for me it's just a lot easier. I can scroll through the different setups that I have saved on here. So once you are in editing mode for the lock screen, you can see that you are able to edit the far left side. It's a little bit hard to see because my background is white, but it does have that bar that you see around the time. So you're able to adjust the far left side with different widgets, the time, and the little section, I'm gonna just call it date section, that is above the time. So to adjust the far left widgets, just tap on the area. Since I already have widgets here, I can just tap on the widget. If you don't have anything on that side, I believe it says tap here, but you can just tap it somewhere in that general box, and then your widgets will come up. The same way that it is to add different widgets on your home screen is how it's gonna pop up. You're gonna get your suggestions on the left-hand side. You can search above widgets. So if something that you know has a widget isn't coming up, you can type it in. For instance, I don't see a Notion on here. Type that in and then Notion pops up. So sometimes different apps have different styles in ways that the widget can be presented. I know for Notion, at least on the home screen, they just have this one to where you can automatically go to a different page. But let's go ahead and look at, for example, the built-in calendar, and you can swipe to different styles that you want. For the widgets that I have on my left hand side here up top is the Apple Pencil. This one is under batteries, so it will show the status of the different devices that is connected to Bluetooth to my iPad. Right now it is just my Apple Pencil is on 30%. I definitely need to charge it before I forget. But I do have this kind of skinny style, and I also have the small square style as well, because I do like to attach my AirPods or my AirPod Maxes, and then once those are attached via Bluetooth, they will pop up into place. So since right now I just have the Apple Pencil, both are showing Apple Pencil. The one next to the square Apple Pencil here is actually a photo from WidgetSmith. WidgetSmith is my all-time favorite widget for iPad. Like, download it. If you're thinking about adding widgets to your iPad, WidgetSmith is what you need. It is free. I think there is like some paid upgrades if you want to do a little bit more customization, but you can do whatever you need to do, you know, that I'm going to show you in this video on the non-paid version. And then there are different versions of the WidgetSmith that you can do. WidgetSmith is going to be your go-to. If you don't download anything else that I mentioned in this video, WidgetSmith is the one that you are going to want to download to maximize your creativity on your iPad. I have this calendar. Now, this calendar is actually from It's from Ermine or Ermini. I'm not sure how that is pronounced. And basically with this app, it's just another way to display calendars. I believe in the widget calendar does have a way to see your month. But for me personally, I love this Ermine or Ermini app a little bit better. I love the aesthetic of it, and we're gonna jump into and see a little bit of what I'm talking about once we get to our home screen. But I have this for the lock screen, and there are different versions to portray your calendar. You can add it with a photo. If you want to just see like a highlight of your day with a certain photo, you can do that. They have the today and small widget kind of thing. It does let you know if you have an event for that day, and also a holiday by the circle or the star. So different things. They have countdowns. Like, I just think the aesthetic from this app is so much better than what is with the built-in calendar app on iPad. So definitely something to check out. There is a free version of this, but you can pay to upgrade. But I think I went ahead and did it. It was under $5, so completely worth it. And it's a lifetime thing. It's not like $5 a month, so completely worth it for me. I do also have my Gmail inbox on here as well. It's just a circular one. Under that is the Notion one, which I showed a little bit earlier. This one just takes me direct to my content planning hub. If you watched my last iPad video, you know that I don't necessarily do too much within the Notion app. However, I love having this quick press right directly to my content hub, because therefore I can easily see what is going on with my content. If there anything I need to post, any sponsorships that I need to follow up on, anything of those nature, just a quick press from the lock screen. I love just having it there. It goes directly to it. I can see everything. And lastly, this is a new to me app. I'm still playing around with it. And this app is Habit. Now, there are many different ways that you can display your different habits. I love the circular one, so that is the one that I have down in the bottom. There's so many different ways to display your habits with this widget, and we'll go in a little bit more detail once we get to the home screen. So definitely check it out if you want a way to display your daily habit. And also real quick with the date and time, there is a lot of customization to it. You can change the color scheme. I absolutely love that they allow you to put in the hex code right above like the date. There's different ways, different things that you can display. I love seeing the weather real quick, so I have the weather and date. Let's go ahead and get into my home screen. Now, for my lock screen photo as well as my home screen photo, I did find this pack from Etsy. I'll leave the link down below if you are interested, not affiliated, non-sponsored. I just thought it was cute. I stumbled across it on Pinterest. This is like, Pinterest is that girl. Like, I be finding so much cool things on Pinterest. If y'all don't know by now, definitely if you want to level up your iPad, Pinterest is where you need to be, period. So for this, I really like the setup of this because, again, I am a paper lover. I love taking notes, even though, you know, this is a digital world and a digital space, and I use digital. Paper is also always going to be a part of my life. So I love having this digital version of that. So I really love this like little notebook here. Up top here is another one from Widgetsmith. This is just a quote that I found on Pinterest. Let's move on over to the right here. This is a contact widget. Let's just hit the plus so you can kind of see what it looks like. There is different ways to display contacts. One thing I do love is that with the contacts, especially for people that you talk to the most, you can also go in and change out different contacts as well. So if the ones that they suggest to you aren't the ones you want displayed, you could go in and change out the people's contact. Really love that feature. One thing to mention though, if you share locations with people, I mean, if this is your personal iPad, nobody sees it. I guess it really isn't that big of a deal, but it will say their current location, address and all. So like, most of these people that are shown here, I do share location with them, so I had to have them turn off sharing with me so it would not show. So right now I have text messages as I'm recording, and it shows me that I have an unread message from those people down below. But you can tap on it if you need to call them, FaceTime them, text them, whatever you need to do. You can tap right onto their face and it will automatically go there. So for the 3 apps that are on my screen, the Messenger app, the Notion one, as well as the App Store one, these covers were actually in the pack that came along with the wallpaper. So you do get that as well, which I think is completely worth it. There's like 3 different color schemes and stuff in there too. So you can really mix and max and change it exactly how you want it to. So everyone is going to be completely unique. Those apps there are technically shortcuts. This here where you see my calendar view, I absolutely love how this came out. This is from the Ermi app. So I'm gonna click on it so you can see you can connect your existing calendars. For this display, the built-in calendar app does not have it to where it will just show like a few weeks at a time like it does here on my home screen. I love being able to see like the overall month view on my screen. You can change it to only be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however many weeks you want. There are different styles. There's just so many options with this app that lets you have a lot more flexibility with it. You can even go in and change like the background. Right now mine's is white and it just looks like it's on the page because the background is white as well. So I really enjoy that. But yeah, really love that app. Like I said, free. There is an upgrade if you want, but absolutely love it. Glad I found it. Next here is this app that I'm trying out, and it's basically kind of like a planner. You can do different to-do lists. This is for today. I added a few things in there. You can go through the rest of your week and it will actually show a little glimpse of it on your home screen. And next to that is just from Widgetsmith. It's just a photo. And as you can see, I have different photos and different calendars and stuff on here. You can create them in different sizes. Again, Widgetsmith, if you don't do anything else, get that. You can really do a lot of stuff with that, and it is absolutely free. Oh, and actually, I think I skipped over the calendar up front. I think I might end up changing that, but I do love the aesthetic of it because it's kind of redundant with these 2 calendars here. I don't really need to have this big old overview as well, but I haven't really decided what I want. But that is from Widgetsmith as well, and you can change the different colors, different hex codes, which I absolutely love. It allows you to really keep in that aesthetic down to the actual color, so you don't have to like really get close to, and you know, it's down to the actual color. So that is also from Widgetsmith. And this like retro style clock, the app is called Pomodoro, and this app is absolutely free. So if you see like those TikToks and Reels and stuff on social media where they show this clock in the background, like on their iMac, or sometimes it's on their phone, this is the app that they're using, and you can just have it on the screen just as you see here, or you can create like different widgets with it as well. So that's the one I created. You can change the background color as well as like the color of the actual numbers and the color of the like background to the numbers. I believe I have that in black, and I was able to use a photo for the background. So this is actually a photo of a different color. because it wasn't a way for me to actually put in the hex code, and I just zoomed it to where you can just see the color just itself. So different ways to really like switch up the way your iPad looks. I'm still working on the other side. I'm trying to figure out, because I really do want to keep my faux like record player with that connects to my Spotify. I talked about that in my last video. I do want to keep that, so I'm still building it out, but here is how she is going, and I'm really happy with it. So that is it for this video. Let me know down below how you guys enjoyed this, if you want to see more creativity with the iPad so you can be a lot more productive. I hope these apps allow you to bring a lot more creativity and a little bit of yourself in your iPad, so you are just using it more than just for, you know, Netflix. I'm still gonna play around with it, so I'll probably give you guys a little bit of an update. So if you want to see more in the know updates, be sure to be following me over on Instagram. That's where I put a lot of my behind the scenes and a little bit more stuff that doesn't fall into these YouTube videos. But with all that being said, if you are into productivity, you can definitely check out these videos here. They're definitely gonna get you on your way to be more productive in your day-to-day life. But until then, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.